Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Vampire the Masquerade, Montreal by Night. After some recent event earlier in the evening, Jacob Burns is considering turning to his fellow brothers and sisters in the community. He had earlier sent out a message to his fellow members in the Apex, and especially some of his friends and strays. He left a cryptic message to Dahlia, instructing her that if she would, meet him at this old brewery, a dilapidated building located near the outskirts of Griffintown. And this is where we'll begin our scene, as the Apex are already within inside the security wall of this old brewery. Father Pride, Brother Ernesto, thank you for coming.
Oh, this has been knocked down already. Is there gonna be enough shit to jump into?
I'm sure there will be.
Well, fuck, maybe we can go through some of the old trailers.
There's fittings, there's beams, there's bricks, there's old doors on hinges. It's all just matter. With enough strength, one can move anything.
I guess this is an opportune moment for some strays to show up. Is there a door or anything that I should be knocking, or should I just be sending you a message stating that I have arrived with Brother Tasso?
Well,
Tasso makes his own introduction with a sledgehammer on the door.
Oh,
Bam!
Well, they're here.
when you approach from the outside of the security gates. We'll say that Maurice took his sledgehammer to the hinges of one of the outside gates. You'll find the Apex, if you follow your nose, just standing within the shadows of one of the walls.
Oh yeah. Maurice is more than knowledgeable that he will be picked up because he is intentionally being loud and obnoxious.
well, I mean, look, Maurice, we don't necessarily know 100% why we're here, so, I mean, you can keep going, just don't tear the place down.
Yeah, this place looks like a shithole.
That's kind of the plan, dear.
The strays will go ahead and start to walk onto the congregation of the other Canaanites, and Maurice, for his part, is like, yeah?
The place classes so fucking well. Nobody's using it at the moment.
Welcome, Brother Maurice. I'd like you to meet Brother Ernesto, in case you haven't met the gentleman already.
Oh, I did. Maurice will go ahead and size up Ernesto just a little bit. Look at him. His quaint built stature. That denotes more of a predator, more of a bruiser than anyone else here.
Ernesto will stare him in the eyes and not look away.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Dahlia's gonna walk over and just kind of grab, Ernesto's hand and be like, "Hey, it's nice to see you again," and slide her head in between the two of you.
Once eye contact is broken, he will move on to something else.
Yep.
It's nice to see you as well.
I see you have found haven with the Apex. Glad to hear it. I hope they do well by you.
As do I.
And Dahlia will turn to Brother Jacob and Father Pride and give a little salute to Father Pride, but to Jacob she'll walk over and give a nice warm embrace. How are you on this quite beautiful evening tonight, Jacob?
Oh, I am well, Lady Nice, very well. Though I do have some news to impart you with. If you felt a stirring in your spirit, you should know Lord Zarek is no more.
I was not aware. Oh, I did not have a bond with Zarek personally.
Out of
So
character, yes, you did.
You did share blood with him?
no, I never shared blood with him.
Yes, you did. They picked him.
It's one of the things that you complained about, the fact that you had a 10 Voldry to him.
It's not on my sheet.
Because no one ever puts them on their sheets.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, my bad. So then stop, rewind, go back. So you say Zarek and just a little.
To be fair, you hated the guy anyways without the Baldry.
Yeah, I did. He really sucked and fucking rude. But you know, I was told to just drop it, so I drop it, and I shed some love for him in some sort of way. I mean, the vinniculum was strong.
You might also notice that Jacob is rubbing his hands as he's talking to you. He's not really looking at you. Well, he isn't quite gone. He's still with us, in spirit, but more inside of me in my veins. So you understand what I mean.
And okay, I am just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 successes on Auspex for Aura. You fucking tell me. I get to see those black veins.
You see,
Oh yeah, you see the first crack of the black vein inside Jacob. Well, it's not like Jacob's fucking innocent, but in his pale aura.
No, I just wanted to see the black veins. It's just like, and then that's when Dahlia goes, "Yup, yup, yup. You totally ate him. You totally ate him." Now wait. Here's my out of character question. Knowing that Jacob was the one that ate him, and I had a vinniculum of 10, would I need to control myself to not attack him, or?
the vinniculum was broke, and the second he turned to dust.
Okay. So I just feel remorse. There's nothing
You
further.
might have had some personal regrets, like not being able to show him up.
All right. Cool. Cool. Well, was he tasty at least?
I didn't really consider the taste of him, but you see Jacob kind of rubbing his head. Give me a perception alertness check, Dahlia.
Yep. 4.
Okay, with the hand that Jacob is rubbing on his forehead, you'll notice that for some reason there's a very extreme discoloration in his skin. Well, on the hand. But yes, Zarek is, well, I can still hear his voice in my mind. His thoughts circling around. I'm remembering some events, not quite from my own perception.
Now, would this discoloration on your wrist have anything to do with consuming Lord Zarek?
Jacob will look at his hand. Didn't even notice that was happening.
How long can you wait until one of your eyes turns green and the other one turns blue?
I'll save that for later. But, anyway, Lady Nice, I've invited you down here because there are some things that us Apex and Strays need to talk about. For one, there is the matter of our child.
Yes. He truly needs to be found. I don't know what kind of damage he's wreaking at this point.
Did Tamara give you a report of what her and I have discovered about this pattern of movement?
Not really. Our last few moments together have not really been to discuss what she does with others.
Very well. It's rather simple. Adam was, well, his scent, his trail had led us into a cemetery not too far off of your own proper territory. We had trailed him back, and at the discovery of my bike being gone, I believe it was him that took it, he was making a beeline straight for, well, Little Burgundy. It seems that these patterns of attacks that he's been making, the places that we found other embracees that are from him, seems to be squarely, diametrically opposed between our territory, that of the Apex, and your territory, that of the Strays.
Well, it's only fair to know that, well, it's only fair to understand that he is going to roam between these two, for these two deep down inside in his instinct are familiar to him because he is a part of both the Apex and the Strays.
Yes, that is true. But when one is tracking an animal, it's always good to know which path it takes, which road it favors.
So, what do you suggest?
I suggest one of these nights, preferably when we have Sister Jones with us, we do a little hunting party.
I'm always up for a good hunting party. I like to get my hands dirty, play in the mud. And
Good.
she'll look over to Maurice, who has to have been getting his hands into something mischievous by now.
Oh, no. No. He's just properly behaving.
So for that,
For once.
For once.
so to that end, Lady Nice, this is why I've invited you here today. If we go up against our Adam, not really knowing what power he has, his ability seems to be prodigal. I think it would be a good idea if we had a little bit of a training exercise. So, tell me, have you shown any proficiency with the Potence discipline?
I do not possess that ability. No.
Jacob looks to Maurice. What about you, brother?
Gifts of the blood, not necessarily potence.
Father Pry, I have shown you some training. Would you wish to continue to learn?
Yes.
Brother Ernesto, I believe that you are most than capable from what I've seen you display of your strength.
Yes.
I would ask upon you to assist me in this endeavor. Us keepers must, well, be our brother's keepers.
I will assist.
Good. So, here we have this building that some nights long past, Lord Zarek and I, well, we occupied for a time. With Lord Zarek gone, and his dreams for this place, there's no reason for it to exist. I put forth the game that we destroy this building as best we can with the evening that's allotted us. Hand by hand, or, well, I suppose using a sledgehammer in Maurice's case is fair enough.
Sledgehammer, I mean, here's the question, Jacob. Do you want damage?
I would like to see this place leveled.
Okay, fair enough. Maurice is going to go ahead and hand over the sledgehammer to you for a second. Yeah, take this for a second.
He'll take it.
Shink! Protein fucking claws.
Jacob nods with approval.
Then we were to hit.
Well, how about this? We'll start with the door over there. Maurice, let's see you rip that door apart.
Fair enough. Maurice Ranspart is going to go ahead and pump his strength up. Let's see. Excuse me while I look this up really damn quickly. Yep, going to go ahead and spend 2 blood and strength, making it 5. He's already got a 12 up. He's going to go ahead and look at that door, look at the hinges. Let's go ahead and make this a straight attack roll, straight slash roll.
Go for it. It's a metal door, by the way.
Yep, that's fair enough. Do. Roll. Motherfucker. Oh, well, that's 2 successes at least. One will carry over, plus the 1 for the claws. We're looking at 7 damage. 7 ag.
Mm-hmm. Inflicted on the door, you rip a sizable hole in it. You could, with minimal athletic necessity, just be able to step through this new hole that you've created in it.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Maurice, once he's hit the door quite solidly, will actually go for the hinges now. Take the first one off, shink. We'll go right into the second one, shink. And towards the end of it, he's not going to bother using his claws. He'll just go ahead and kick the last hinge off, letting the middle door go ahead and clamber to the other side.
Mm-hmm. Jacob nodding with approval. Excellent. We have entry. Lady Nice, after you. Brothers.
I will go ahead and do the same and up my strength by 1. I believe that's all I can do. What?
Do we all want to say we all went home before this scene, or do we want to make hunt rolls before we go in?
Say that we hunted before this.
Alright. Nick is going to spend 3 blood points up his strength to 5. I mean, Ash is going to spend 3 blood points up his strength to 5.
Is there any blatant cracks in the wall that you can see?
All right. When we step into this factory, we're going to see what looks like the remnants of a factory floor. There are some old machinery. You can't quite tell what they are for. They kind of look like a press with some gears, but for the most part, you can tell that they've been gutted by scavengers. It's mostly an open space, but what you do notice that there are a lot of exposed beams. There's one wall that's running the length. To its texture, you could tell that it's not made out of cement, but it's been studded. It's still standing. But it looks like, with a good push, it could fall over. Hitting the right spot.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll give the wall a push, see if I can do it. But I'd like to give it a nice running head start.
Okay. Do a Dex Athletics. The running start.
3.
All right, awesome. Then add 2 dice to your strength, because you have enough momentum now that should offset it, I believe.
And then it's just strength to go through it?
Yeah.
Alright, here's my strength. Oh, son of a bitch.
You got
2.
2? Okay.
I don't think that'd be enough to bring it down.
You make some cracks in it, though.
Yeah, yeah. You almost felt like your body was going to push through it, but the wall was just still a little bit more resistant.
Okay, I kind of see it working like this. As Dahlia's working up her speed and heading at this thing as fast as she can, she takes a leap off the air and curls her body in and is hoping that with one last push she'd go through the wall, but instead almost a small imprint of her shoulder is left in the wall, and a little bit of like dust and asbestos comes trickling down and then hits her boots. She just kind of is like and wipes it off and then starts out with you guys again.
Mhm.
I'm gonna, if you guys let me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it one more go.
Go for it.
With a nice running head start, 4 successes, that's 3 10s. That's awesome.
Okay, you feel the impact.
No, that was just the Dex athletics.
Oh, okay.
So it's 4 successes on the run back to it again. And add, what, 3 to it this time?
Yeah.
2 again.
There's a bigger crack this time. The more asbestos comes down.
It's almost like when she went through it that time, her shoulder penetrated the wall, but the rest of her body didn't.
Go for it one more time. This time you should be able to knock them down. You got
No,
a massive
she's gonna say fuck it, and she's just gonna she's gonna add one more to her strength, and she's just gonna try to push the wall over from where she is. 2. Fuck you.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got a grand total of 5.
That would be 6, wouldn't it?
6. Yeah, you managed to crack it over.
Well, if anything, if I don't push the whole wall over, I'll at least go through it. Like, I push through it and the top half of my body goes through the wall and my feet get kicked up. And it's like I fall through it.
Zerik's going to pick up a metal bar or something, go to one of the pillars and just get out. Make a batting motion, just kind of go for a home run. So, Dex melee.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5. He's going after one of the exposed pillars, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3 carried over. I boosted my strength up to 5, so it's going to be 8. I got 2. You hear a cracking sound.
Yeah. More of the damage is on the metal pipe than the pillar, but you see that you put a really nice dent in that pipe of yours.
I really don't like it when things just don't go my way, Jacob. I really don't.
You must have focus and patience, Father Pride. Learning this.
Or you just got out of the fucking gun! Let's see. Maurice has to go ahead and launch himself at the next pillar. Really, really down low. His arms down low. If you ever seen claw fighting style from any other gangrel, you know this is exactly what he is doing. He's going to go ahead and rear his claw back, running. Go ahead and throw it. Just throw it with the full force of his arm and his torso and his back muscle and go for the next exposed pillar.
Alright.
Can I add my athletics to this roll? Because of the way I described it. Okay, fair enough. 3, 7, let's see how much dex do you have. You do not have any dex. Well, fuck me.
Wait, don't you mean athletics?
Yeah, I don't have any athletics.
Oh, okay.
But I will just go ahead and do this. Oh, solid hit.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 4 successes. 4 will caliber over. That's 9 ag damage.
This was the pillar that you hit?
Just another exposed one, whatever. Oh, and we do not take away, actually, so that's 4 dots of damage. Yeah! Let me describe that.
Got a nice fucking chunk into that baby. Looks like
Yeah,
it's
I forgot we didn't take away from damage rolls because I had a few more successes. Oh well.
Brother Ernesto, may I ask you to make a show of strength for our brothers and sisters? I want to show them that Potence has a utility that is beyond just inflicting damage. Jacob's going to point out to you that he's going to point out another pillar. Looks kind of porous, looks kind of damaged. I'd like you to climb that pillar and then leap from that position over onto the next landing.
Very well. I'm going to burn a blood to bump my strength and then one for potence. And before Ernesto does anything, he's going to grab the door that fell off the hinge that Maurice broke off and kind of wedge it in place just to make sure we're not disturbed before heading to said pillar and climbing up. So that'd be strength athletics?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Look at that.
+2 for potence.
Mm-hmm. All right. With those 5 successes, you make a very quick climb, and with 5 successes, you're pretty much able. You got a good grip on it, and you're able to steady yourself while you have the turn to size up the leap that you have to take from that position to land on the next landing. Just keep in mind that it will be a fall that might inflict some bashing damage if you fail.
Alright, so across he goes. And then 2 more for potence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think this is particularly vicious, so no double for that 10. So I'll just have 6 successes.
Yeah. When you land like an athlete, like Olympic gold. Looked like it was effortless. You see, brothers and sisters, even in times of escape or hunting, our ability to use the terrain around us, strength allows us to remove what, for normal human beings, would be obstacles. This is an advantage we can have. Welcome back, Austin. Father Pride, would you like to make a show of athletics, perhaps? How about Jacob's going to point over to one of these old presses. It's a pretty tall machine. It's about 5 feet. 5 feet tall. I'd like to see you clear that in one leap.
Alright, I'll give it a try. I character I don't have athletics.
It's a talent, so you don't get any penalties.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so with 5 strength, Father Pride's going to try to flat foot jump it. He gets up, but we'll get ways off.
With the 2 successes, your feet kind of hit it. You don't exactly clear it, but you did make the leap over. You did make the leap over it. And I'm not going to say that you need to roll anything to recover your balance. But you see Jacob nodding in approval. Not bad, Father. Not bad at all. A little rough. One of these days I'll help show you how to maintain your balance and your graces.
You guys are worried about climbing on top of shit?
Jacob, do bear in mind when I was embraced, I wasn't exactly a spring chicken.
Oh, I understand. I understand. No,
We're
what was
just gonna go ahead and look at you people that are trying to climb or jump on top of things. You go ahead and take that pillar that he's started to destroy, look at his claws, and just take his claws higher and start to pull his ass up, climbing it. Bear claw. And I believe that is a strength athletics check, but with claws, it reduces difficulty by 2. Let's see. Ouch! Really doesn't matter, because I'm not getting up there rather quickly at all. For all of Maurice's bravado, he seems like he's just clinging on to the edges of his claws.
Yeah, perhaps the surface that you're climbing on is so dense that your claws aren't cutting deep enough to really let you get a grip.
Or the opposite, it's so crumbly and shitty and old, every time his claws go into it, they just slip out because the concrete crumbles under them.
That's true too. That's true too.
Damn it! Pretty soon the material is just going to go ahead and crumble underneath his claws. As you see, Maurice goes ahead and scamper down the pillar, drawing his claws and edging it all the way down. Damn it!
The concrete's too soft over there.
Lady Nice, I have a test for you.
Go for it.
You trust me?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't.
Well, good. I'm going to require some assistance. Don't worry, it's nothing that will harm you, but I just don't want you to feel that I'm up to anything.
Well, you're always up to something, Jacob, but I'm not going to think you're up to something with me. How's that?
Jacob smiles and nods. That's good to know. And rolling dice. I like it. Alright, 2 successes. Okay, perfect, all I needed. Spending the blood point, Jacob raises his hands, and you can see from the shadows around him, 2 tentacles are coalescing together. And they're 6 feet tall, and they're kind of just wisping around you, almost like a snake-like trance dance. Now, Lady Nice, what I would like to see from you is to pull the 2 ends of these tentacles together into the middle of your hands.
I do not understand what you are requesting of me, Jacob. Pull shadows, tentacles, and put them into the middle of my hand. Like here.
No. Jacob will make a gesture with his hands. You see that the tentacles are starting to flow along your wrist. And they're not trying to crush your wrist, but you feel that they've already started to get a good grip. Now, I'd like you to put your hands together. You're going to have to do a resisted strength roll out of character, basically.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Alright. So, let's see. 7 for me. And roll your strength.
Oh, yeah, no, you totally won.
Right. Well, okay, your hands aren't really making a dent. Wait, how many successes did you get?
2.
You got 2? Okay. So you didn't defeat that one. You can keep trying. Just beat 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Perfect. So after a moment, Thalia, these tentacles that have wrapped around your wrist, you feel them starting to give way. And with all your strength, you're struggling to get your hands together, but finally, you can clasp them. And the tentacles will recede from your wrist. Now imagine, Dahlia, imagine if we were in a fight, and you were beset by 2 enemies trying to constrain you. In this way, Potence can lend you aid to escape from such dangers.
Well, that will come in handy. Hey, real quick, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Before the lesson, weren't we supposed to do the Volveri so that we could, you know...
Potence is the universal discipline. Eventually, you'll be able to pick it up on your own.
Oh! Was not aware of that.
You need someone to instruct you.
Right. One of us who has not does not have the Potion discipline in clan have already Volveri with one of the Sombre.
True. Alright.
Maurice, for his part, is going to go ahead and look at that goddamn pillar and try again. This time, pumping another dot of blood into his strings and simply saying, This will not crush me! And I'm going to go ahead and increase the difficulty by 1.
How high can you go up in strength?
Till 6.
Till 6? Okay.
Yep. Oh, much better.
Wow.
Describe it.
Not only do you get a good grip into the pillar, you fucking cannonball up the pillar. It's like, you ever seen a squirrel going up a tree, being chased by a dog? You're kind of doing that.
Okay, awesome. Each new call print produces another foothold for the leg up. It's like over and over and over. Da, 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 until eventually Maurice is at the roof of this particular facility, and he's not going to stop. He's going to go ahead and go all the way to the goddamn roof. He'll be at that for a while.
Mm-hmm. Looking up at Brother Enzo from the ground floor. Brother, do you have much faith in your pack mates?
Yes.
Why?
Because we are a pack. We have Valder. We have shared the blood.
Good. I'm glad that's all it rests on.
Where am I jumping to?
Jacob will just smile at you. Dahlia, Father Pride, Maurice. Maurice, please come down.
Yeah! What you responded to.
Father Pride just kind of hop off the press.
Mm-hmm.
That one reminds me of the clubs. He says, pointing to Maurice.
Jacob will gather you guys in a circle and instruct you all to put out your arms and let's create a network of a web.
Hold on 1 second. Maurice, for his part, is going to go ahead and try to avalanche this pillar down. He's done some damage at the bottom, hasn't really destroyed it, but he's going to try to completely separate the roof from this pillar. And he's going to try to go ahead and, with that, ride it all the way down.
Somebody's going to take a bashing damage.
Oh yeah, I'm more than willing to take some bashing damage for this nonsense.
We did say we wanted this fucking factory in the level, so go for it.
Alright, roll a d6 to determine the amount of bashing damage.
I got you.
I got it. Oh, 6. Damn. Fuck. That's gonna hurt. Not a lot. Bam. The pillar goes ahead and falls over. Maurice, for his part, doesn't quite anticipate the stone concrete floor coming to meet him up so very, very quickly, as his face and his shoulders go ahead and crash right into it, leaving a nice little blood smear underneath his now quite disfigured jaw. The pillar behind him crashing, crumbling, making a huge kunk sound.
That's unfortunate.
I wish you hadn't done that, Brother Maurice. We kind of need you in shape for this next exercise. But oh well.
He wanders over.
Looking up at Ernesto. Now, Ernesto, I want you to turn around and fall backwards. We'll catch you.
Ernesto does so.
All right, for this exercise, everybody just roll your strength to block.
I'm going to put one more blood in, so I have my max of 6.
I'm at -2 dice penalty due to win penalties.
I'm not going to over blood buff quite yet because my weakness is a bitch.
I'm rolling 3 and spending a blood point on my potent, so with 2, that's 4 successes altogether. Now, Ernesto, we're gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a d6. Okay. Oh. Ah. 4 bashing damage, people. That's all you have to soak. Well, okay, 2.
We have to soak 4?
No, sorry, you only have to soak 2. Only 2 went through for you guys.
Okay.
I'm good.
Don't soak it, but you know it's only bashing, so spend a blood point. You hit it.
So, for Ernesto, you see that, well, you actually don't see anything except the ceiling falling away from you as you fall, and you hear the cursing of your fellow Sabbat as they tense up and kind of flinch as soon as that impacts. You don't fall on the floor, but we kind of break your fall.
I mean, unless, Carl, you want to do some sort of flare on the way down, like a swanton bomb or something.
No, that's not really Ernesto's style. Just trying to fight the urge to put up tentacles to make sure I don't fall. I was like, no, I said I trust everyone, so I'll be good this time.
You hear 2 loud pops as Father Pride's arms pop back into place.
Yeah, you know that part of Cassio's shoulder that he was healing up? It doesn't bruise anymore, but it doesn't get any better either.
Why did you mute me?
Because we get to hear. I hear myself.
Do you have some earphones or something?
He'll just have to mute in between him not talking. That's all he's going to have to do. That's the reason why I muted you, Bruce. No offense. It's just, yeah.
What?
So what was the last thing that Maurice said?
The last thing that I said, I was describing how Maurice's broken shoulder and distended jaw, while not getting worse, doesn't get much better.
I got a question for you, Maurice. Why didn't you just simply hold your shoulder before you done that?
Economy. Economy of blood.
You do realize that I'm the one who really has to worry about running out here.
Look, maybe I got things to do that I don't really. Well, I'm gonna. For fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to hunt. It's fine. It's fine. I got a bitch that lets me take her.
You know, how did they make that bad? I mean, fuck. I'm the one who has to do a good little calf flex.
Well, we'll make sure that we'll get you back to your own territory soon enough so you can feed. However, this building still stands, and I think that all the practical applications I've shown you that Potence can lend to you has been sufficient. So, if you wish, let's just continue destroying this fucking place.
Dahlia would like to go outside and look for a car just so that she could at least take down part of the building in some real extreme flare so that we just have to take down the rest. And that's okay.
I took down a goddamn pillar. Tasso goes ahead and points with his good arm towards the concrete thing. He's like, I'm good, I'm done my part, and starts to wobble away.
Ernesto's going to spend a blood to put him to strength 6, and then I rolled willpower. I got 1 success, which put me to strength 9 for feats of strength, and he's just going to wander around and punch holes into the cement walls.
Father Pride's actually going to line up with one of the columns, and he's going to tackle the motherfucker. Because why the hell not? So when I roll for the attack, Dex. No, I didn't need to roll Dex, but then I roll strength.
Dex and Brawl to make the punch, and then the damage can apply.
Okay. Somebody said. That's one too many. Hold on. 1, 2. There's 2 successes, so 1 carries over. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the pillar goes down this time.
I think instead of going for a car, I'm going to go for the sledgehammer that Tasso left behind. I think that makes more sense. And I'm going to see if I can go ahead and like take a swing at maybe like what looks like a staircase that's maybe supporting something that's going up to like a metal walkway, which I'm hoping there is because that'd be really fun to watch topple down.
Yeah, but sorry for everybody on the floor left.
Alright.
Oh, learn to dodge.
Dodge, dive and dodge. So would that be Dex melee?
Dex melee.
I'm also buffing up my strength with 3 blood points to 6.
So,
Gonna start climbing.
3 hits at what I'm assuming is like a very load-bearing column to this staircase that goes to a catwalk up above. And 2 carry over for damage, or is it just this?
Yeah, plus the sledgehammer is 3, so that'd be 5 plus your strength.
Sledgehammers, they're very nice.
No, that's not 1. That's 1, that's 1, and that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You knock something out.
Huh?
Someone gets knocked out.
Oh yeah, you
That's
guys
a loud groan.
thing of the sledgehammer's head hitting the metal and just like a whole metal beam just go bing, and it fly across and like probably catapult its way into like one of the walls, and you see some of the support rods holding up the catwalk start to like creak and crack and like collapse on itself, and the staircase is just kind of like starting to teeter on its side. It hasn't been taken down yet, but one more good hit and this catwalk might be coming down.
Father Pride's going to try to pick up, see if he can find a brick or something. I imagine a strength 5 brick throw that something's going to knock something up. So, brick throwing strength athletics.
Yeah, strength athletics for throws. And Jacob climbed up to the roof in short order.
I hope you're taking a way other than the stairs that I just toppled.
Yeah, I'm using my hands.
Process of.
I'm climbing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not walking up the staircase.
Father Pride throws a brick at one of the columns and it success. The break.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, right. That was the throw.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's Donnie to roll the damage.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
What's a break? +1, would you say?
What are you trying to break?
He's throwing a brick at a column.
In all honesty, the brick would shatter before a column. I mean, when you throw the brick, depending on the damage, it might just be pulverized into dust.
True.
Or get embedded, which is still cool.
Because Ernesto feels like being a dick and showing off, he's going to pick up a piece of the pillar that Maurice was so kind to take down. He's like 1,200 pounds at this point, and chuck that into a wall. And then, yeah. So 5 successes on a strength roll. Strength athletics to hit it. Big ass chunk.
Very good.
It's not a question of if it's going to get to the wall. It's a question of how much of the way you're taking now.
Say that again, Charles?
It's not a question if it's going to go to the wall. It's a question of how much of the wall is taking now.
Oh, how many successes did you get on your damage roll?
Damage roll, let's see. Strength 6 to carry over. Anything for the chunk of pillar?
A +1, I guess.
Alrighty. Holy shit. So 6 plus 2, so 8.
Nice. Yeah, it takes you... Yeah, it's like you just turned that brick into a shotgun blast and creating a crater in that wall. For my part, having climbed up of what may remain of the catwalk and any supports, Jacob's using his hands and doing this physically. He's trying to grab the I forgot the rafter of the roof itself, and let's see, if I wanted to pull something down, I should roll strength and what? Or just strength?
Just strength.
Just strength? Alright, so I'm at 8 right now. Not spending for my potence. Ooh, not very good at all.
Your hand goes ahead and slips just a tiny bit. Try it again.
Yeah, that was a good one. Alright, 1 success. Barely budges.
Try it again. Try it again. At least 7.
Oh, a little bit better, but not by much. 2 successes.
What are you trying to tear down again?
The rafter that's hanging, that's holding the pitch of the roof together.
Okay, fair enough. You got a hold of it. You got it by your bare hands. You're trying to shake it. It rattles a little bit. It comes to your mind. Maybe you could use your shadow tentacles to help you out with this one.
Oh, but that would be cheating.
Oh, I don't care.
Alright, combining my 8 with the 2 I called, that would be 14 plus 8. Fucking 22 dice for strength, okay.
This is why Obtenebration is cheap.
This is why we suck on Zamisi there all this dark.
Oh shit.
We better get the fuck out of here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll minus these. Oh no, wait. Yeah, 7 success.
Charles, go, grab it.
There's a loud grunt sound.
Yeah, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a 9 on the bottom row that you're not counting.
Yeah.
And you only have 3. You only have 2 1s. Why do you have 3 other ones X'd out? So that's another 1 that you get.
There's a loud groaning sound. The roof is going to
There you go. So
start cracking in.
5, 6,
I believe we should all make dice
that's
rolls to
9
get the,
successes.
I think everybody in this bunch should make dice rolls to get the fuck out of the way because the roof's about to collapse.
I was smart. I left.
Fuck.
Dex athletics to get out, right?
Yeah.
Ernesto's going out of the giant hole that he made with throwing the pillar through it.
Father Price barely gets the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I am good.
You got 3. Bruce, you're good as well.
I only have 1, so Father Price gonna be lit.
You're gonna get clipped with some debris, dude, on the way out.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna
26
happen.
Sebastian?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, it's just soak 3.
There you go.
I suck 1 of it.
Alright, cool. You take 2
You're-
dashing.
Yeah, you're pelted with some debris. You're pelted
You
with
got
some
You got
scaffolding.
hit with the end of one of those beams falling down towards the front door, in like Indiana Jones style. You're running, you're trying to get out of there, and it just claws down your back, maybe takes out a good chunk of your shoulder, and it just knocks you down onto the ground, so you have to do this little roll out the door.
By the time Father Price gets up, his shoulders kind of way the fuck out of. That's not where it's supposed to be. He's like, Jacob, I need to go feed.
Crackling laughter from Maurice.
I'll pop your jaw back in and laugh. Oh, well, that was fun. It's a good thing nobody threw my car in there, because I'll fuck my car.
Well, listen, before we all disperse, there's one more thing that's very important. As some of you may have heard at the last meeting, especially you, Lady Nice, there is a location that we have. A location that was provided by us from the Inquisitor. There are some employees, perhaps directly of Mr. Anthony Knox himself, that might be waiting for us at this particular location. They are expecting us, and it is a trap, but they don't know that we know. I suggest, and I've had the Archbishop's full blessing, that we go in and we slaughter each and every one of them. Perhaps take a trophy back, someone to interrogate, to learn a little bit more about. But the Inquisitor has warned me, this will be a challenging opposition. It may take more than just the Apex to do it alone. We may need the Strays as well.
Without a doubt. Brother, know this already.
Very good. In the nights to come, train with your pack as much as you can. I don't really know what we should expect, but before we make our incursion, I will let you know ahead of time as to exactly when we'll make our move.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, and before you go, Dahlia, this thing that you saw in my hand, is this something that you and Zarek can do?
She'll go walk over to you and grab your hand, your wrist, and I'm gonna go ahead and do an intelligence medicine. Three. Hey, Charles. Would this be something that most NPCs would know?
He's showing the early signs.
Is there anything?
He's showing the early signs of being affected with vicissitude.
So she would recognize it as vicissitude discipline.
Some variation of it, or like early signs of it.
Okay. So she'll look at it and go, as of right now, it's interesting. I would like to test this theory I'm having since first seeing it. If you wouldn't mind coming to me within a few nights from now, I want to see if it's spread and if it will lead to what I think it is.
Very well. I'd appreciate it if some part of Zarek is still residing in me. If I have the potential for the gifts he had, it would do well for me to learn.
Well, if the vicissitude discipline is definitely the one that you have picked up, I welcome it, brother, because it is something that is quite useful and we need more people to know, more Kenites to know in future encounters. And I wouldn't mind a flesh off from here and there.
Jacob smiles. Well, I'll look forward to it. I'll bring some playthings.
Well, like I said, give it a few days, come back to me, let me inspect it more, and we'll see if it is what I think it is. And what I think it is possibly vicissitude. But Lord Zarek did have a couple of talents, let's say.
All right. Well, there is a small area, an alleyway not too far from here, a few blocks up. I was hoping, before the cops arrive, if we could hold a Voldery. If we're going to war soon, I'd like us to re-strengthen our bonds.
Well, we can do that now, or do it with more during a war party. Either way, I'm okay with it.
Jacob looks to everyone else.
It's acceptable to me.
Yeah, could do.
I'm cool with it.
All right, good. Then let's get the fuck out of here before the police arrive.
Yeah, question. How low are people's blood, and are people going to potentially go into a hunger frenzy if we do a Volderi and they lose blood?
Hi. I'd rather go hunting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would rather go hunting myself because things are getting kind of low for me. I need Catholic blood.
Well, I'm glad I asked that question.
All right, then. Well, do you want to just set off and do hunting and save the Voldery for later, or do hunting?
We can absolutely do that. We can end the scene with some hunting rolls. Unless you guys want to be all flair and dramatic about it.
No, let's just do quick hunting rolls.
Okay, so it is...
Perception survival?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the way that you're going to do it. Are you going to do it charisma-based, manipulation-based, perception-based, appearance-based? Well, can you do it perception-based?
I have all specs.
Okay.
I also have a herd.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my herd. I'm gonna go
Okay.
find myself at my club that I usually go to, find some of my blood dolls and say, "Hey, who's your daddy? We're going over here now. I'm gonna lose some blood. You're gonna wake up kind of drunk."
I'm gonna go hit my herd up, take 2 blood points, and actually go for a hunt. So I don't have to worry about freaking out, so I can just use Dominate to get my food now.
Alright, well, I think Dahlia will end up going to her herd because, why go out and feed off of people unwilling when there are gladly people willing, and that will even pay her for it? What? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zerk can top off. I mean, I'm pretty sure Pride can top off.
Alright, hey, Ernesto, are you gonna do any sort of, feeds of foods and noms?
No, I am fine.
All right. So then I guess, Jacob, what did you do?
Oh, I did a dex stealth to sneak up on someone in my crossings. I'm not sure if the one success correlates how much blood I took, or if I just successfully found a person.
I think it's successfully found the person. You have to clinch them to succeed.
And since I'm still jacked up, the clinch of strength brawl, 2, 3, 8 plus 11.
This is ridiculous. They're hilarious. You're gonna kill this poor person.
I'm not gonna kill them, I'm just gonna clinch them. Well, it's successful. They can't escape.
Clinch the shit out of him.
Well, I'm pretty sure nobody in the Apex actually wants to stay on humanity.
Alright.
So it's on you how many points you take off of her at this point.
I'm just gonna take 3 back. It'll leave them. It'll leave them a little fucked up, but I'm pretty sure the good people of Montreal won't leave someone dying on the street.
Oh, you say that.
Well, alrighty, Ruth then. All dead. Nice, supple, with the exception of modest Mr. Ernesto over there, who is not needing of food because he was a baller. And we can bring this scene to a close. Thank you, players, for playing. If there were any watchers, thank you, watchers, for watching. And good night, Montreal.